This is the state-of-the-art Pune factory of car manufacturer Mahindra and Mahindra. These workers inside this factory assemble an average of 1,000 Mahindra cars every day. The second-generation Mahindra Scorpio is built here at the Chakan facility, while the latest Mahindra Thar rolls off the production line at the Nashik plant. Production for all Mahindra vehicles begins with body panel pressing, followed by precision welding to shape the frame. Mahindra ranks among the largest vehicle manufacturers in India by production volume. Building each car body involves a lot of welding, with thousands of individual weld points on every vehicle. What you're seeing now is the nearly welded body shell of the ever-popular Mahindra Thar. Named after the vast Thar desert of India, the Thar quickly captured attention after its launch, thanks to its bold design and commanding road presence. In 2020, Mahindra unveiled the all-new Thar, a major upgrade that instantly won over enthusiasts with its rugged looks and off-road capabilities. Today, much of the welding and finishing work on the new generation Thar is performed by advanced robotic systems, ensuring consistency and precision. Meanwhile, at Mahindra's advanced manufacturing facility near Nashik, the engine for the vehicle is being assembled with precision. This model offers two powertrain options: a 2.0-liter turbocharged petrol engine and a 2.2-liter diesel engine. Both engines are paired with a 6-speed automatic transmission, offering a smooth and versatile driving experience suited for both urban commutes and rugged off-road conditions. The Mahindra Thar, one of India's most beloved compact SUVs, starts at approximately $13,600 for the base variant, while the top-end models can go up to $22,000, depending on features and configurations. Assembly of doors and other heavy components is automated at this Indian Mahindra factory. The main assembly line is mainly staffed by human workers. They are now assembling the front dashboard of this popular compact SUV. This label indicates Model Thar, the serial number of the car, and the inscription, "Made in India with Pride." A Mahindra technician carefully applies the chrome Thar emblem to the rear of the vehicle, a finishing touch that symbolizes the brand's rugged identity and signature design. In the next step, a precision robot dispenses a high-strength adhesive onto the front windshield frame. Thanks to this automation, the glass is then quickly and accurately placed by the assembly workers, ensuring both safety and efficiency in the final fit. Workers are now assembling the roof of the vehicle using a crane built into the ceiling of the factory hall. Now, a specialist worker at the factory will stick on the chrome emblem. He will just stick it on the bodywork. At the end of the main assembly line, the final major components are installed: the wheels. What you're seeing now is one of the most critical moments in the build process. The connection between the vehicle's body and its chassis. This stage is known as the marriage, where the structural foundation meets the styled bodywork, bringing the car one step closer to completion. Every vehicle undergoes multiple quality assurance checks, followed by a final wash to remove any production residues before it's ready for real-world performance. As of now, over 200,000 units of the Mahindra Thar have been sold, a testament to its popularity among off-road enthusiasts and urban adventurers alike. Meanwhile, the Mahindra Scorpio continues to be a strong performer, with over 70,000 units sold. This is the Mahindra Tractors factory in Zahirabad, India. Over 100,000 tractors are produced here annually. Mahindra is the world's best-selling tractor brand by production volume. Mahindra's largest consumer base is in India. It also has a growing market in North America and Australia. The company is the largest tractor manufacturer in India. Right now you're watching entire engines being transported across the factory by self-propelled automated guided vehicle. Hundreds of engines are assembled every day in this factory. You are now watching the assembly of the chassis frame and its preparation for painting. Painting, like high-pressure washing, is automated by robotic arms. Mahindra Tractors was established in 1947 near Jasawal. Over the past 60 years, the company has developed over 390 tractor models. Mahindra Tractors maintains a network of more than 1,200 dealers across India. Once the assembly is complete, these red tractors are taken to the dynamometer for testing. The workers inside this factory are mostly men, and there is a great emphasis on work discipline. Mahindra and Mahindra employs over 150,000 people globally. Mahindra Tractors has received several national and state awards for its contributions to the agricultural machinery sector. This is the factory of Punjab Tractors, also called Swaraj Tractors. Right now, you are watching the production of the main parts of the tractor in the foundry. Over 2,100 employees work in Swaraj's factories. Swaraj is the first Indian company to indigenously manufacture agricultural tractors in India. You are now following the camshaft assembly process, from sub-assembly through fitment to final assembly. Swaraj Division is a tractor and farm equipment making company which is owned by Mahindra and Mahindra. The company was taken over by Mahindra Group in 2007, and subsequently in 2009, the name was changed to Swaraj Division. Beginning with 735XM and 843XM in 2009, the Swaraj Division has since been standardizing on XM series of products. These tractors are not as powerful and large as, for example, John Deere or Massey Ferguson. For use in India, these smaller but significantly cheaper tractors are ideal. It is thanks to its small size and low price that this tractor manufacturer can produce such high numbers of tractors each year. Some workers inside this Indian factory wear helmets and protective gloves, but not all. Before painting the main body parts, the chassis frame is immersed in anti-corrosion fluid. After painting the final coat, the chassis frame is moved to the main assembly line. Workers at the factory attach all the parts to the tractor, including the top plates. Once the assembly is complete, the tractors, in this case the Swaraj 744F, are taken for testing. Already in 1997, the annual production of this factory was over 30,000 tractors. The development of new models is ongoing. Swaraj Tractors has a bright future ahead of it. This is how the production process begins at the Tata Motors factory in India. Tata Motors had already established Tata Marco Polo Bus in the early 2000s. You are now watching the start of production as the chassis frame is assembled. The chassis consists of steel beams which are connected by perpendicular girders. Tata Marco Polo is a bus and coach manufacturing company with headquarters in Karnataka, India. You are now watching the welding of the body with the steel chassis into one unit. On average, 8 brand new buses are produced every day in this factory. The primary bus manufacturing and building unit started in Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh. A second production facility is at Dharwad, Karnataka, and this facility can produce up to 30,000 buses per year. The company received 300 bus orders from some state governments of India. Most of the buses are low-floor buses, with both air-conditioned and non-air-conditioned variants. You are now watching the main assembly line. This is where the windows, seats, steering wheel, and other parts of the bus interior are added to the body. The fully built vehicle business, which is one of fast-growing business segments, is also established in Lucknow. These beautiful buses are taken to the shower room for body wash after assembly. As you can see for yourself, the differences between this factory and the European ones is not that big. You are now watching the inspection technician who performs the final quality check of each bus. Please let me know in the comments section what you think of the bus manufacturer Tata Motors. This is the Indian factory of Sonalika Tractors. Sonalika holds the position of the #1 tractor brand in Bangladesh, with annual sales exceeding 3,000 units. Sonalika Tractors is also an Indian agricultural machinery manufacturer. The company was founded in 1995 in Punjab, India. It is the third largest manufacturer of tractors in India, with the capacity to produce 3 million tractors a year. The company has become the #1 company in exports from India, selling 35,000 tractors, and is active in 150+ countries. You are now watching the wheel assembly on Sonalika Tractors. Sonalika Tractors holds about 12% market share of the Indian tractor industry. Sonalika has the world's largest tractor manufacturing facility in Hoshiarpur, Punjab. It is spread across 85 acres of land and has all manufacturing facilities, from the engine to assembly. The typical color of Sonalika Tractors is blue, which serves as the brand's signature hue across most of its models. In addition to the standard blue, Sonalika has introduced special editions in other colors. The Hoshiarpur plant is also equipped with a robotic paint facility, which was introduced for the first time in the Indian tractor industry. Sonalika has assembly plants in Brazil, Iran, Argentina, Algeria, and Cameroon. Each workstation within this factory has a supervisor who is responsible for the work done by the whole team. These Sonalika tractors compete directly with Swaraj and Mahindra. The tractors are parked here inside the factory, and each one is moved for assembly at a predetermined time. Last year, India produced 830,000 tractors, accounting for 32% of world's output, as the world's largest producer and market for tractors. Tractors move across the factory between stations, slowly completing each other like a giant jigsaw puzzle. India currently has 16 domestic and 4 multinational corporations manufacturing tractors. Tractors are getting widespread acceptance in India. Five tractor companies account for over 80% of the market share. Mahindra and Mahindra is largest with 42% share. Designs that allow multifunctional use, adapted to local needs and rural constraints, are experiencing higher demands. The Solus 90 is one of the most expensive tractors from this manufacturer. The Research and Development Center is continuously developing new models and improving. The brand is particularly popular in countries like Germany, Finland, Portugal, Iceland, the Czech Republic, Myanmar, Nepal, and Bangladesh. International Tractors' limited commitment to quality and innovation has earned it a customer base of over 1.7 million worldwide. Please let me know in the comments section which Indian tractor manufacturer produces the best agricultural machinery.
This is Hyundai Motor India Limited factory located near the Indian city of Chennai. Around 9,000 employees work here, and around 750,000 vehicles and a similar number of engines are produced annually. The entire production process starts in the press shop where the main parts of the car body are produced. Right now, you are watching the production process of the Hyundai Creta, Hyundai i20, and Hyundai Verna. This is a computer-controlled line that converts sheet metal to body panels with high dimensional accuracy and consistency. Now comes the welding of the car parts. This production process is automated, and the entire main body of the car is created by robots without the assistance of human workers. It is a high-tech line that builds full body shells from panels. Automated robotic arms are used for intricate welding operations that ensure superior and consistent build quality. It is here where the beautiful shape of the car comes together. First, the floor, sides, and ceiling are assembled, and as many as 4,000 places are welded. Welding is performed with high precision because it greatly affects the car's stability. With higher welding speeds, Hyundai can weld in more places, further strengthening the car body and improving the car's dynamic performance and stability. These large robots usually weld the main body frame and large parts. In newer factories, they do most of the welding. However, a lot of manual labor is still used in this Indian Hyundai factory. Now comes the welding of the car parts. This production process is automated, and the entire main body of the car is created by robots without the assistance of human workers. Robots are not only cheaper to run, but above all, they perform their work with greater precision. The doors, hood, and trunk door, among additional parts, are attached to the assembled body. Right now, you're looking at the so-called body in white, specifically the Hyundai accent, which in some countries is called the Hyundai Verna. It is one of the most sold cars, not only in India. Body in white is the stage in automobile manufacturing in which a car body's frame has been joined together, that is, before painting and before the motor, chassis sub-assemblies or trim have been integrated into the structure. The individual press parts are joined together in geometrical fixtures using various techniques: spot welding, adhesive bonding, laser welding, and mechanical joining processes. You can see the result of these techniques on the screen right now. Only spot welding was used to create this body. These bodies are waiting in the warehouse for the next stage of the production process, which is the paint bath. Now, the body painting begins. It is one of the most modern paint shops in India and uses the environment-friendly water-based process for superior and lasting exteriors. A unique process management system followed here helps deliver the most extensive color range, independent of minimum batch requirements, helping customers get their preferred color anytime. The conventional method to apply paint is through aerodynamic force, which turns the paint into fine particles to be sprayed onto the car body. But this causes some paint particles to ricochet off the car, resulting in a coating efficiency of approximately 65%. At the same time as the body painting, the engine is also being fitted to the Hyundai accent, or if you prefer, the Hyundai Verna, which is just another name for it. Last year, the Hyundai Verna was named Indian Car of the Year. These engines are available in two options. There is one diesel and two petrol engines. The Hyundai Verna only gets a 1.5L naturally aspirated petrol engine, which is available with a 6-speed MT, CVT, and a transmission. The Verna naturally aspirated petrol engine makes 144 nanometers of torque at 4,500 RPM. The production process of the engine, including the gearbox, is combined in this part of the factory. Transportation is handled by sliding conveyors and robotic arms, but the components are mostly inserted into the engine by human workers. The production of power units from start to finish is actually a huge jigsaw puzzle. Small parts from various sub-suppliers of the factory are transported to the main assembly line. Factory employees then assemble these parts according to a pre-learned procedure. It is important to be meticulous and minimize any errors. Each worker on the moving belt is responsible for one and only one specific assembly activity. The finished engines are stored in a warehouse, and at some point they will be moved to the main assembly line, where they will be attached to the chassis and then connected to the car body. And now, let's take a look together at the main assembly line of the new Hyundai car. Up to 3,000 parts are assembled into these cars. This is followed by lifting the car body using a crane and then lowering it onto the prepared chassis. This part of the car manufacturing process is called the marriage. Interior components such as electrical wiring and the sealing liner, followed by the engine, brakes, and other undercarriage components are installed. Then bumpers, tires, seats, windshield, and rear glass are installed. A cart equipped with screws and tools moves along the assembly line with vehicles to assist line workers within each section. This eliminates the need to go back and forth to the nearby shelves to replenish screws and parts, reducing non-value added movement. The Hyundai Creta is a subcompact crossover SUV produced by Hyundai since 2014, mainly for emerging markets. It is positioned above the Venue and below the Tucson in Hyundai's SUV lineup. Now the lights will be calibrated, the car will be steered, and the car's performance will be measured. ADAS stands for Advanced Driver Assistance Systems. These are auto safety features made up of a series of systems and sensors that help enhance driver safety. The cars are now thoroughly showered and cleaned in an automated car wash. Once the assembly of the new Hyundai cars is complete, it's time for quality control and then testing. During quality control, factory workers walk around the cars in LED tunnels and check the paint quality under a strong light. Next, they then check all the doors, windows, seats, and then inspect the interior cabin of the car by eye. When the car is tested, it is started for the first time, and all lights, electronics, brakes, and cornering are tested. There is also a drive on a special outdoor test track where the suspension and braking ability is tested. Now you're looking at a finished new Hyundai car being loaded onto a train and shipped to dealerships in India. But much of the production capacity of this Indian factory is for export to Southeast Asian countries. Hyundai offers more than 5,000 service and retail locations all over the country. This is one of the main reasons why this car maker is so popular in India.